Welcome back, boys and girls. And I did a hunting class 101 for very beginners, but this was all in Korean. But I thought I would share this with you guys in English, but small section at a time. And today is what kind of spray that I use for the hunting. And that's a tick repellent and scent killer. For tick repellent, I use Sawyer's, and the reason is because this is odorless. Now, if you use regular tick repellent, you know it's got a nasty smell, and the deer won't have any problem picking it up. And honestly, this does have a little bit of odor, so you really should spray it day before or a few days before the hunt. And the best thing about this is once you spray it, it will last about 5 weeks, and it will even last about 4 or 5 washes as well. I spray all my outfits and my gears, like my backpack, once a month. So this is odor-free and hassle-free. Now, one thing you do have to be careful is that you do not want to spray this on your skin. It could cause irritation. So after you spray, you have to wear your clothes after about 4 hours. Now, you really want to be careful that you spray everything really well, but mostly your boots, your socks, your gloves, and I even spray on my head as well, because in early season, this will also keep the flying bugs away. But again, you do want to spray everything that you wear, including your gears as well. Now, once everything is frozen and it's really cold, the ticks are not in the woods, they're actually on the deer. So I don't really spray extensively, but I make sure that I spray on my gloves, because once you shoot a deer, you're gonna be touching it and dragging it as well. Now, one more thing. I had a lot of people ask me why I have my socks over the pants. Now, even after you do all your spraying, you still want to have your socks over the pants just in case those damn ticks get on you and start crawling up. You don't want it to crawl up to your skin and find a nice spot and latch on you and start sucking your blood. Now, one more thing that I want to mention is that it's really hard to kill the tick, and I've tried everything. I even tried to drown them for about a few days. I even tried to run it through the washing machine, and that didn't do it. Now, one thing you will kill is a dry heat. So you want to make sure after washing it, dry it for 1 hour, and that should kill it for sure. Next is a scent killer. As most of you know, the deer's most powerful weapon is their olfactory, which is their smelling sense. They can actually smell much better than the hunting dogs. So obviously, you have to spray yourself really well with scent killer. Now, a lot of people have a little bit of misunderstanding with this. I see a lot of people on the videos where they're spraying everywhere outside right before the hunt, and that's fine. But what they really don't show is that it's not the outside that really counts. It's actually the inside the clothes. Now, most scent killers made to kill the human odor, which is produced by bacteria that grows in our sweat. Yes, our perspiration. So I tell all my students and my buddies, the day before the hunt, you want to flip your pants and the shirt and spray under the armpit, your groin area, and again, everywhere as well. And you also want to spray inside your hat, your glove, and your socks. Because in the winter, when you have the hat on, you're going to sweat a lot, and that's where the bacteria grow, and they produce a certain smell, and the deer picks that up as a human odor. And when they smell it, they're gone. So on my hunt, you won't see me spraying everywhere outside, but day before the hunt, I spray everywhere inside. And if needs to be, I will also spray some outside as well. But you really want to spray where this meets the sweat. And one thing great about this is that this will last 20 days after the spray. Now, obviously, after the hunt, when you come home and wash all your stuff, you definitely want to spray this again day before the hunt. But since this thing lasts 20 days, I'm not worried about spraying night before, and I had a very good luck with this. Maybe about 15, 16 years ago, I used to hunt wildlife reservation in Virginia. When you're hunting in a wildlife reservation area, you want to go in first day, because on the second day and third day, a lot of deers got a lot smarter and they're not really moving. So anyway, and I usually pull out 2 deer a day. And as I was checking in a deer, I ran into this hunter, and he told me he's been hunting there for 5 years. He has not seen a single deer. He just couldn't figure out how I shot 2 deer. Well, I didn't have a heart to tell him, maybe I should have. But honestly, just standing next to him, he had a very strong human odor. Even I wanted to take a 1 step back from him. But I didn't have a heart to say, man, you stink. And that's the problem. But hindsight, maybe I should have told him in a very gentle way where he won't get offended. But again, this is a must. Well, that's it for today, guys. And next, we're going to talk about what is the deer's most powerful weapon against us and how we could overcome it and get an opportunity for a shot. See ya.